back to the SaltyyShow, and welcome back to our Total War Empire campaign as the French Kingdom, as we will and will forever be a monarchy. Episode 6 with the amazing Durango Overhaul mod. Hope you guys are doing well today, and if you are, like and subscribe as always. But without further ado, and I truly hope y'all can hear me, because right now I've just tested it, but I'm not seeing a recording of my audio in the bottom right corner like I normally am, and I'm a little worried. I tested it though, I'm showing up, so fingers crossed I'm not real stupid here. But one thing I wanted to go over before we get into the campaign is something that I dearly, truly miss from some newer Total War games, and it's such a finite feature, or a minuscule feature you could say, but it is just something that makes things look a little nicer, and I'm not alone in this. I just don't know. I feel like it's probably a small thing, but I do miss the overworld development. Like, we finished 2 roads in the last turn, and you can see said roads on the campaign map, and when you build up buildings they look bigger and better, and so on and so forth. Now I will say, I want to say there are newer Total Wars that do still have some elements of the building upgrades, but like, you don't see the differences nearly as much as you in the older Total Wars, other than of course it was kind of an empire thing that they started, because in I believe Medieval 2, while you saw the building progress on pictures, of course you never saw it on the campaign map as far as I'm aware. You did see it in the battle map though. If you had the building, you did see it in the battle map. That was one cool thing. To capture the speed though, I ended the turn and we got a diplomatic agreement with Austria granting us naval shore facilities for 2 of our techs. Excuse me. Now with that said, I don't think we're going to be going for explosive shells. As nice as that seems, I would like us to focus more on the Navy. Particularly, let's go for the sextant there. And the other one is researching basic steam pumps. I'm okay with that actually. I am okay with that. We finished building our upgraded church as well in Paris, stabilizing the masses for now. Will that continue to happen? I do not know. I do think with our extra cash we are going to get the naval board, enhancing our prestige research and allowing us to get marines, which we already can. So it really doesn't do as much as I once just thought. We could though get the drill school, and that's going to actually increase our ability to recruit units. Speaking of units, I believe our little expedition force is primed and ready to go.
Marchez!
They're still fine.
Votre Majesté? Monsieur, vos ordres? Oui, Captain.
Of course, this is dangerous.
Pour la couronne et le pays! En avant! Marchez!
We will remain in port until we can move our people down. Of course, the expedition force is set for the northern African coast, trying to take out the Barbary pirates so that we can secure our southern trade lanes and really help out a lot of people down there. No one likes them, so fingers crossed we don't get any resistance to that engagement. We are also besieging Amsterdam once and for all, and fingers crossed that is honestly gonna swing in our favor pretty well. With that, we have a bit of cash left to spend. You know, we might as well invest in the tech we just bought from Austria, or traded, getting our naval shore. And let's go ahead and get a governor's mansion up here. And that's all our cash once more. And things are looking rather okay. I do believe we have trade ships on the way to the Ivory Coast, if I recall correctly. So more wealth will be able to flood in from that trade lane as once we open it up. I do, in the center of my heart, hope that CA, or somebody, CA Total War seems to be the only ones that are inclined to make a game like this, in this fashion. I would say there have been some competitors, and there are some really interesting games coming up. A lot of them don't have a release date, but they are nipping away at what Total War is, but not to the extent in which CA has built their career or their foundation out of. But I do truly hope they come back to revisit this time period one time. And I mean, properly revisit it, please. Do not do... Like, make it... Please, take your time. Take your time with the game. Alright, most of you all can... So... You can probably see both of them. That's not good. We'll try to help him out, but I fear the worst for this poor Indiaman. So duly noted, we might need a navy over there. Now for you... Away we go. We are at peace with all factions down here. So fingers crossed we will be able to maintain that peace and get our expeditionary force where they're needed. I'd rather just keep investing financially. I see no real reason to get a governor's. Villa here. I mean, we could start working on militia units to try and take out the pirates. That would help us. But for now, that will have to wait. Our priest is honestly making good headway, but Ruben Sandeman has been given command of the garrison of Amsterdam, and they are sallying out to face us. Finally, once and for all, can we end our northern problem? Let us find out on the battlefield. Hello everybody, and welcome to the Siege of Amsterdam, or better yet, the garrison's attempt to sally out. We have quite the defensible location, so as you can see, I have been sitting here for the last 20 minutes waiting for the AI to do something. Honestly, it was a lot of reforming their line, but they finally figured it out, and they're going to try and overwhelm our smaller, yet extremely defensible location. I've made sure to turn off fire at will for any of our light infantry or boys behind their friends, so that we don't have a lot of crossfire going on here. Meanwhile, there's Firelark armed citizenry guarding this right flank, and I think our cav will be able to charge through that in due time. I'm not super worried. However, this left flank is posing quite the risk, full of garrison forces. If they'd like to send their general charging at us, that would be lovely. We have quite a few stakes for them. But the first shots have been fired, and the first casualties as well. Our Marines will do a bully of a good job, as Teddy Roosevelt would say, which is a completely wrong country. But they're gonna knock some heads off these. I don't know what order they've been given, but they have been given the order to be dumb. Meanwhile, it's time for our cav to spring forward the assault and engage these poor citizenry, unaware that they have walked right into our trap. I believe our cav will quickly slaughter them. They are finally doing some return fire. We need 2 line infantry over here, though, just to guard our left flank. Unfortunately, our lancers have been routed, as I was not paying attention. Our Marines are taking a decent brunt of damage from the garrison infantry to our left. We are repositioning though. This could be rather devastating. Aim, boys. Oh, you can see the whites of their eyes. Let them have it. That was dumb. Oh, come on, get it. Get a shot off. Get a shot off. Aw, damn. My poor eardrums. Alright, you all get your shots off too. These guys should be able to fire uninterrupted. They are well within range. Get our militiamen over here. Oh, you guys have been targeted. That's not good. Oh my god, what is this? Is horrible. We've beaten them up. Oh, the captain of the regiment getting a kill there. And we are marching forward. Reform your lines. Engage the enemy. And there we go. We're finally letting them rip over here. That was a hell of a little slaughter we had here. We're still fighting, actually. That was 2 regiments that we're beating off. Our boys doing the best they can. Our militia are now helping. Ooh, we're actually being hit on this side. I didn't realize that. Turn face, boys. Oh, I didn't realize the Marines as well are also in the fight. Let's try to pull the Marines back. Disengage, lads. Let the militia do their job. Reform. Nope. Oh, these Marines are fighting tooth and nail for their trench line. Push them back out of the trenches. Oh, hell yeah. They break upon our boys. We've beaten them back. Oh, look at that. Look at them run, the cowards. The trenches are secured. We're mopping up a few of the stragglers now. And our boys are reforming. Their center lines have been broken, but this left line, or this left flank is holding on rather strong. try to make sure they keep running. Our reinforcements are on the way to this left flank here, as a prolonged actual line battle has taken place. Pull our militia back. Pull this regiment back. They've taken enough casualties. Alright, we've beaten them on the left flank. They are routing. And our skirmishers in their new forward position are making sure the enemy remain broken. All that remains really is their general on the field. Seems he is willing to cause a nuisance for us. He seems to be running. Perfect. Our sharpshooters will engage. The general, you need to get out of their way. That unit should break. The general shall fall upon his horse. He is now routing as well. Slowly running away. Can we get a shot on him? I doubt it. And that is ours. Victory has been secured and the garrison has been pushed back to the city walls. Let's resume on the campaign map. And with that, the garrison has definitely lost its might. Reuben fled the field with only 356 men remaining to his name. We did lose nearly 600, however that leaves us well intact to continue the siege. Who got the most kills? Of course, it goes to the companion French de la Marine, sorry, got a little ahead of myself. Definitely this one taking the brunt of the casualties as they received a melee charge, but well worth their pay grade. And a good job to the boys. The siege shall remain. I guess 4 units left. I think we can take the city now. I figured this was going to happen. We're going to try and run. Link up. Okay, we linked up with our other ships. Maybe they won't engage us too much. Ooh, that made us... Did that make us a little happier? It did not. Ooh, Camille getting the patriotic sword. Alright. Well, I think one more turn until they surrender. I think they'll attack us before they do that. So we'll continue the siege. We just need to get to their territory. If we can hit their coastal port, our army can march to Algiers and use that as a base of operations. And technically, Claude de Villes, if he doesn't die within the next couple of years, he can act as a reinforcing expedition if we make it. When were you destroyed, and why were you destroyed? Should you be a trade port? We got a military port there, trade port there into our main country, trade port there as well. You do not need to be a trade port, so military is okay. You can be trade, because you actually... Well... yeah, trade's fine. It is what it is. Over here, things are... Well, we did lose our port here. The pirates have decided to start targeting us. We might have a campaign in the Americas to deal with soon enough.
Oui, monsieur.
So we could... I really don't... I don't want to go. We have 12 guns. The flutes are dangerous. Let's just try to establish a singular... Yeah, a singular trade port just to bring in that income and keep our ships together until we can bring some reinforcements to the Ivory Coast. Meanwhile, everyone else... Well, we have really locked down the coast of Brazil. So we're doing okay there. The siege will continue with Camille who's steady under fire, siege expert, a born cavalryman, soldier from birth. Hagiographer? Hagiographer. What does that mean? Oh. And then a patriarch's sword. He is 55, though, unfortunately, meaning he is getting a little up there in age. How old is our Philip de Roe? He is 64. Sheesh. He is going to die in Africa. Whether it be from battle or just old age, I don't think he's going to return to France. The blast furnace, not super important right now. It does unlock that next bit and gives us wealth. That crop rotation, though. But at the same time, we could get up here and get the flintlock, and that's going to improve our ships. Then we're going to do that. We're going to invest some in our naval tech, just for a little bit, just for now. Let's go ahead and max out the inn. We could get you, but I mean, you are on the front line, technically. It'd be better than Paris having to send forces this way, but I don't know. -1 happiness. They should be able to take it. I didn't know we had a mine there, too. Diplomatically, fairly friendly with everybody except Prussia and, of course, Great Britain. And nobody else seems to mind too much. And I am a-okay with that. Let's end the turn. Amsterdam should fall. Yes, they are sailing for 200. How? Game, come on. Very swiftly, let's defeat Hank. Actually, you know what? I'm going to cut this. I'm going to take the city by force, because this auto-resolve I do not trust. As expected, the city did fall, and we actually lost 2 men to friendly fire. Unfortunate for those 2 men, but the city is ours. The Battle of Amsterdam. Excuse me. Nope, not Siri, go away. Yeah, the letter of demands, I figured. Workers are rioting. A long research career. Who earned that? You did. What did, oh, just +2 research. Oh, well, that is lovely. Ooh, corporal in a gold braid and a good defender. Good job. Immediately we need to destroy that school. We are working on... Oh, that's a commercial war. We are working on improving. I honestly think destroying that might be a good idea because +3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 8 to region. You know, actually, never mind. There's a lot more benefits to this. We need to, yeah, replenish this force. It's our primary army in Europe. Then the army, and we'll leave the naval yard. Our fleet can head home to the dockyard over here. We can actually recruit some better ships too, coming soon. So that is the Netherlands once again dealt with. -25, -13. However, our army this time around is not needed elsewhere. Okay, let's see if we can get lucky. Hang on. And it's undefended. Lovely. Our port or our fleet will remain here as just a quick fallback point for the expedition in case they need it. 11 turns, that's a lot. How about... we can... Ooh, we could get fire by rank. That's going to decrease happiness, isn't it? It is. Let's grab the flying shuttle. Alright. Trinidad and Tobago would be the next target if we decided to try. Could definitely get some militia. We might as well wait, though. See what happens. Austria seeks a military alliance. They are enemies with the Ottomans. Prussia. We share an ally in Wittenberg, or Württemberg. Spain's not a friend. No. I don't want to get involved in the powder keg of the war front between Prussia, Austria, and Poland. Even though Austria and Poland seem to have made peace and are fixated on ending Prussia. Oh no! Yo. How does that work? Bavaria was destroyed. You're telling me, just wait a minute. Are you telling me that to stave off our invasion, they sold their piece of land to Sweden? You're kidding, right? Like, you're actually kidding. Oh. Okay, that's not good. Well, link up with the general here, and we might as well send both of you. And we'll try to go for Tunis, I guess. That is hilarious. You cannot be serious that... There's no way. The AI just blocked me so hard there. That was gonna be so cool. That was our expedition force. What the hell? You're joking. Well, so be it, I guess. That is unfortunate. Man, I am baffled that they did that. Wow. Well, so much for that. Our army's still recruiting. Tell you what, let's go ahead and invest trying to deal with the pirates. Taking them down would be rather beneficial. Yeah, we'll just start recruiting colonial militia forces here to build up an army. We could invest in a fleet. Or maxing out this military governor's barracks. Why not? Same goes for here. We'll max out those territories. I cannot believe that. You're kidding me. They totally bought that land, or Algiers, or the Barbary states sold it to them. That is so... I am flabbergasted. We can trade. Trading with the Mughals would piss off a lot less people. What trade? Tech. Counter offer. Man, you guys are stingy. Fine, whatever. I don't care to make them stronger because normally they get crushed, so seeing a Mughal Empire in the late game sounds pretty unique. Same goes... Ooh, Persia would piss a lot of people off. Hanover. Hanover doesn't like us. Denmark is neutral. Great Britain doesn't seem to be that good of a target. I guess we'll trade with you. Okay, a little rude there. Oh, they don't even want to trade, okay. Great Britain has yet to do anything. Fine then, we'll trade with Persia. Oh boy. Gonna have to actually make me type. Wow, will you even take... Okay, you don't even take a trade. Fine then, Hanover. You're kidding me. Oh, you're petty. You are so petty. But fine, whatever. Okay, they refused as well, so... Alright, well this is awkward, but hey Great Britain. No, okay. So we have a trade agreement that we can't use. That is kind of unfortunate. But... oh, well. More nations will rise up. Oh, Poland. No. Goodbye. I will say that's one thing I've noticed in the mod is there are far more alliance offers, which is nice. One of the biggest downsides to Total War Empire is the fact that diplomacy is really broken. But, oh shoot, our king has died. A black shroud of mourning over the land. May his soul be preserved in heaven. Let his wisdom pass to those who will succeed him. Rebellion in the Netherlands. That's sparked by the king's death. That's great. A new national leader, Louis the 15th. We had Louis the 14th, now it's Louis the 15th. He is... You don't look like a 5-year-old, sir. Oh man, you're 5. Oh boy. Oh boy indeed. I'm surprised she didn't get it, or him. Alright, but we have Louis the 15th. A child is on the throne, meaning he is going to rely heavily on his cabinet. Well, well, well. With that, we need to crush the rebellion once again. And crush it we shall. We don't really want to let these guys build up. So, slaughtering them we shall. Karen Hin will fall today for leading this usurper of peasantry. Well, hello everybody to the battle. I wasn't expecting to record this right away, but they are right in front of us. They wasted no time to deploy. I'm not used to the AI being so forthcoming in their assault. There's their general right now. If we can capture him or slaughter him, that would be great. We might actually be able to get a shot off. No. We are in line. They're expedite mercenaries. They have a wealth of money. Caught them in a bit of a gully here, and we did actually manage to capture some of their artillery. Our general, or our cav, is going to make quick work of that general cannon. And we've caught them in a bit of a disarray in this forest here. Keep at it, boys. This is a horrible hill to have a road on. Try to get our cav around the enemy here. Seems we kind of ambushed them, even though they definitely ambushed us at first. Yeah, they're trying to get up and around this hill. What a horrible decision. Alright, pull back. Whose mansion is this? Alright, they are unfortunately falling out of line of a lot of our skirmishers. Some of them are forming up. They're starting to... Some of them are starting to hit the AIs, forming a new plan. They're actually kind of reforming their line. You guys will just bring up the rear. I'd worry about sending our cav into a forward on charge. But oh wait. They're forming a rear line for some reason. Give chase. Reform your lines. Yeah, they're really worried about our cav, it seems. We ambushed them in the gully here. Didn't know they were that close, though. But it seems they have reformed their lines enough to where they are going to try and pressure us. Let them have it. Absolutely gorgeous there. Slaughtering that unit. Got them in quite the pickle. Their right flank is breaking. Give me a cav unit over here. Our skirmishers are making just such short work of the enemy. I do not like the stray musket balls. I'd be very scared if I was this cav unit. I'd be really scared considering these musket balls are just going flying. We are decimating the enemy though. Really starting to hit them hard. This poor line. They're breaking towards our cav, which is exactly what we want. focus fire on this unit. Our chevaux, our first lancers, will make sure these guys don't come back. Why we just decimate these guys. Skirmishers right now are by far our most effective unit. With that, though, I think the rebellion has been soundly crushed. With the routing of these last two units, victory should fall to us any minute now. Go ahead and continue closing the gap, why not? These men bravely face the firing squad, because they know if they're captured, what awaits them is worse. But victory is ours. And the rebellion is once again crushed. With the rebellion defeated,
D'autres Immédiatement!
we need to make our way back to the city. Wow, he is just earning a lot of stuff. Very cool. The rebellion has been defeated, meaning I think it's going to restart. Alright, we've almost got the citizens happy. That church will help conversion rates, but they're just going to be upset for a while. Let's once again grab our forces here. We'll take both our generals. Why not? We would actually go bankrupt if we lost that. But let's go for Tunis. You don't really have anything to do there. But that's fine. Tunis sits open.
Oui?
It'll be quite the fair fight, I believe, with our skilled regiment in Strange. They have really significant morale. So we'll have to find out. But we probably need to get a... Unfortunately, we need to get a unit down south very quickly. Oy, I don't want it to be an expensive unit. Some militia... Well, it's... They would destroy it. Let's just build a sloop, I guess. Just to hold the port. Go through and upgrade our farms across France. Not going to invest too much into Amsterdam as the city is on fire. Not even that. I do think, though, we are facing positive public order, so I'm okay with leaving that. I have 2 brigs, a 6-rate, and a 6-rate admiral. Let's give me a admiral 5th rate here, and I think our main fleet is gonna turn into our... How much money are we making? 5,200. Oof, that went down a good bit. But Amsterdam is going through it right now. And I wonder how much we're spending on town watch. Probably a... Yeah, 5,200. Probably due to this, yeah. That, and it is rather negative across the board. Tax burden. People in government. Who is upsetting you all that much? We have a very good lower hat. Okay, harsh reputation's never good. Oh, you're not the best. Our treasurer. Global tax income. Well, I mean, I do hate to say this, but, they're the best we've got, so... Sorry, guys. We could lower taxes. That did actually boost our income. Yeah, a good chunk. Where are we at right now? 2,800. 2,700. Okay, so that... What is it right there? 61, 58. Alright, we can keep it middle ground then. But this one actually did boost our income thanks to that, and that has at least helped reduce the tax burden on most people. Alright, good. So we're kind of sorting that out. So, with that though, I think this fleet led by Victor Marie d'Estris is going to head and be our trading protectorate fleet. So off to the Ivory Coast with you. With that said though, we're building a 5th rate. I want to grab a couple more. How expensive are they? 235 to 1. They have a solid bit more guns. 2K. Alright, let's just get 2 5th rates out the door first to try and combat the British Navy, as they've already got a 4th rate sitting right in harbor. That's not good. Not good at all. But, everybody, that is where I'm going to call today's episode. The Battle of Amsterdam was a pretty fun one, even if we had to crush another rebellion. We have secured it, and we are going to hold on to it this time. If it is to be Camille de Houston's dying directive, he is going to achieve it. He is a strong general. Wow. Meanwhile, in the south, our African campaign did go a bit awry with Algiers being sold to Sweden, I guess. But that's fine. We'll take Tunis, and we will use that as our base of operations if we can.
Votre Majesté?
It is quite the task for the garrison we gave, considering I did not expect to assault Tunis outright. We could try pushing for Tripoli, but if we can take the major settlement, if it's just a bunch of trash units, we might have a chance. But if not, oh well, that's why it's called an expedition. We don't know if it's going to succeed. But if you enjoyed the battles and the campaign gameplay, do like and subscribe as always. Without further ado though, I have been your host, Salty, and my co-host, Winston, and we will catch you all in the next one. Till then, peace out, everybody.